Good evening from New Zealand. Oops, just one moment. This is Dadman speaking from Humberston North, and it's what's that? 7:41-ish p.m. I wasn't going to do a stream tonight because I've been on so much lately, and then I was doing a little bit of reminiscing about my son Anton, for whom this YouTube channel is named, and it was started because of Anton. And I looked at a few old videos that I had, and I just felt like sharing them, just to give you a little bit of background about Anton. This isn't going to be much because a lot of the videos that I looked at are perhaps a little bit too personal, so I didn't want to show those, and a lot of them were pretty rubbishy. They're just little snippets of things that I treasure, but I don't think would be worth showing to anyone else because it just looks like nonsense. So I've got a handful of videos that I wouldn't mind sharing with you. Now I've just lost them. Oh, here we are. So just give me a moment to, I should have set this up already. Okay. Now, where to start? The first video I want to show is, actually, I wish I had the Ilpiki Bridge. A couple of streams ago, and I'm not sure if it was in the one that got taken down by YouTube, I had a stream. Sorry, I had a video. I played a video about a swing bridge that's just outside of our city that Anton was obsessed with as a young lad, and he made a video talking about the bridge. A historical documentary. Basically, it was only about 5 minutes long, but I'm really proud of it and proud of him because it's his own work. It came out of his head, and he researched the material and the history and got the material from YouTube. It's all readily accessible, and from Google. I beg your pardon. It's all readily accessible information. But he did it off his own back. I haven't. What's the word I'm trying to say? I haven't prompted him to do anything. And the videos that I'm going to show you right now are all really things that he just did because he wanted to do them. He's got initiative, and he's self-motivated. He just gets up, and if he decides he wants to do something, he just does it. And that's a fantastic attribute for a young boy, I think. Oh, look, Declan's there already. So I'll just say hello to Declan. I'm glad, Declan. I was hoping that you would be on the chat when I showed these videos, because I'd like you to see a little bit about my boy, who you've been playing Minecraft with for a little while. Okay. All right, I'm just going to mute that because that's distracting. So cool. I'm going to play this first video now. This is actually, let me just see what the date is on this one. It's in 2021, so 2 years ago. This is we started the channel in 2019. Have I got anything for 2019? Have I got anything 2019? I'll tell you what. Let's go to what is on it. We'll go to 20. It's 2019. Now, that's right. I was talking about the swing bridge outside of town. Now, we talked about the swing bridge a lot, and he did some research on the swing bridge. And about the time, just before he made his video that he put onto onto YouTube. And it was probably the reason that we, apart from 20th Century Fox, the reason that we started the YouTube channel was so that he could put his video up on YouTube. Anyway, we decided one afternoon to do a little road trip, and we went out to visit the bridge to get close up to it. And we took the camera, the phone, and we shot a little bit of video. Now, why am I not presenting here? Okay, here we go. I think I've got it now. Sorry to be fluffing around. I should have got this ready before I started. And so here's a couple of videos from our little trip out to the bridge. It's very windy this day, so you can hardly hear what we're saying, but you'll get a feel for the trip and, you know, what sort of helped inspire him to make his video. So here we go. Well, that was over quicker than I expected. And I see Declan's making dinner. So, yeah, sorry, Declan. These videos are so short that if you want to watch them, you're going to have to watch the stream back. But it's okay because I'm not going to do this for very long. I'm trying to preserve my quota a little bit, and I just felt like letting people know a little more about Anton. So that was the first video. When we arrived at the bridge, we were still in the car. And then we got out and we walked up closer to the bridge, and yeah, well, we got closer to the bridge. So just check this out. Hang on a second. Oh gosh. I don't want to have this view. It really bugs me. But anyway, okay, here we go. Oh no, wait a minute. I haven't shared the screen. Gosh. I am such an unpro. Okay, here we go. No, it's not. Right, now don't let me make that mistake again, please. Oh gosh. This is okay. Here it comes now. We'd gotten out of the car and we'd walked up to the bridge. There's a couple of other short videos of the walk, but this is when we got close. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so just a tiny little bit of background about that bridge. It was built, I think, in 1917 or something like that, and uh, it was operated as a toll bridge. It was privately owned, and then it was decommissioned in the 1960s, I think, when the government decided that because it was being so used so much that they would build a public access bridge, and a few hundred meters down the river they built this like a public bridge on the main highway, and the Aupiki Bridge, which that one was decommissioned. Um, they took the flat part of the bridge out and cut all the cables because they didn't want people going on it. Actually, I think that might have been done later when it became dangerous because it had deteriorated quite a bit. But anyway, nowadays it's a ruin like that. And actually, just recently we had some really, really bad weather in this part of the country, and some of those cables, a lot of those cables, actually collapsed into the river. And so, pretty much all that's left now are the big concrete structures that you saw. I think most of the cable is actually fallen in the river, and there's a project going on to retrieve that out of the river. And they may wind up demolishing the concrete, yeah, which would be a shame. I would like it. I'd love it if they decide to strengthen it and put in a walk bridge or something in that area, and make a new swing bridge and make it just walking only or something. But I don't know what they'll do. Our government is strapped for cash right now, and putting money into a project like that seems fairly unlikely. Okay, cool. So that was about the bridge. Now, on that, no, not the same day, actually, sometime later, um, Anton had started to play with some, we'd established the stream, sorry, not the stream, the channel, and he was making videos to go onto the channel. And this is him at work one day. This was in when was it? This is 2021, I think. And by this stage, he's, I think, 10 going on 11. This is October, so this must be just after his 11th birthday. And he's at work on his computer. So check this one out. Yeah, I seem to have made a miscalculation there. He said he was 10 and a half. I know I thought he was 11, but my bad. And you can see he was multitasking there, which kind of takes me by surprise because I struggle to do that. Also, around about that time, he was doing this. He was trying to produce a video to go on YouTube, and he was doing a tutorial. So have a look at this one. Well, that was a part of a series of videos that he was doing, and the video that he ended up with there, it was an animation he was making of the Starship Enterprise going around a planet, and he was trying to remake the intro to one of the episodes. I forget the episode, but he was making his own version of it, and teaching himself how to use Blender, as that was the software he was using. And well, he leaves me in the dust when it comes to that. I can do Blender a little bit, but he was getting away on me with what he was up to. And when was that one? That was 2021, so 10 and a half, 11, something like that. I'm not sure. Okay, so that was that. And then, as well as that, let's just get a date on this one. April 2021. So he was always also mucking around with miniatures. And here he was doing a test with a Starship Enterprise model that he made, trying to do some green screen effects. So have a look at this. Well, as you can see, a fairly creative approach to things, and it was all his idea to use the chair and to set up the software that way. I think we were using OBS streaming software for the green screen effect. I can hardly remember now. And he actually worked out how to do that anyway, so I didn't have much to do with this. But as you can tell in that room that we were working, that's like the front, one of the front rooms of my apartment, and it was absolute chaos because I don't know if I want to say he's hyperactive, but he just won't stop working on stuff. He'd be building models, doing computer work, you know, just he's just go go go, that kid, all the time. It's just wonderful that he's not the kind of boy that you have to drag out of bed and say, hey, come on, you should do something. By the time I get out of bed, he's already done stuff. I remember one time I got up in the morning and it was fairly early, and the night before I'd given him a gift. It was a cardboard pop out model of the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. And I got up in the morning, I think that was on a Sunday morning, and he had finished it. And I said, oh my God, Anton, what time did you get up to do this? And he said, oh, about 3 o'clock in the morning. He'd got himself out of bed at 3 o'clock in the morning and built this model. And it was really, really good. And I don't know how old he was then. It would have been 10 or 11, about this age that you're seeing now. So anyway, these are all really nice memories for me. Now, so for something different, I want to show you. Oh, I don't know if anybody's seen a video that I previously did, a stream that I did, when I showed videos of a boy called Lorenz, and he's a Australian boy who suffers from Williams syndrome, and he really wanted to get a job in the local hardware store at Bunnings Hardware. And back when Anton was 9 or 10 or 11, I'm not really sure, maybe 12, we used to go to Bunnings a lot on Saturday morning, because on Saturday morning is kids DIY at Bunnings, where they have projects specifically for kids, like building toys, wooden trucks and stuff like that, or painting, or potting plants, things like that, things that would be interesting to kids. And we used to go all the time. And for me, it was fantastic because I could go and put him into the DIY, and he would spend an hour with some other kids and the person looking after DIY, and I would go to the cafe and have a coffee, and I would just relax and have a coffee, and I could watch him from a distance, make sure he was okay, but I just enjoyed having a nice coffee. But anyway, here's a video of something that he used to do. He would get a shopping trolley, he would prop his phone up in the shopping trolley, put it on video mode, and then push the trolley around the store. I don't know why, but he used to love doing it. So here we go, have a look at that. Yeah, so that's our local Bunnings store, and yeah, every Saturday that we would go there, he would pretty much always do that, and it would give me a little bit of time to have a coffee and relax. You could see at the beginning of the video, I go and hop on a deck chair and lay down for a bit. Yeah. Okay, I've only got a couple more. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. So yeah, two more. Okay, here's one. We'll just go. Well, I'm not sure if it's back in time, but this is another tutorial that he wanted to. In fact, I think he did put it on YouTube. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. Hopefully, you'll enjoy this one. VLC crashed. Sorry about that. Let's try that again. Here we go. VLC crashed again. All right, so we're not going to see that video today. I don't know why it crashed, but we'll just watch the last video. Now, this is a video that he did for his school. Part of a school production, actually. His room was doing a presentation of some kind. I don't know what it was because I didn't get to go to it. But he wanted to make a video. His contribution was to make a video for his classroom, and this is that video. And to be honest, I've forgotten what's on it, but let's check that one out. Yeah, so that was a bit goofy, and you can see that spelling's never been a strong point with Anton, and the text was probably a little bit overly dramatic, but he enjoyed making that, and he really, I mean, he was super excited about doing it, and yeah, he was proud of that. So that is all of the videos that I managed to find that I thought were okay to show on this stream. I might try and do this again with some other videos just to show you what Anton, you know, a bit about Anton's character, and about the boy that this channel is all about. It's for him to present the things that he loves to do, and you can see some of the things that he was doing there. He just wants to share that with people. And now maybe you know a little bit more about him. So I'm going to wind this up pretty soon. I just want to relate something that I find quite funny. I'm not sure actually how to take it, but I made a video last night And was the other one taken down last night? I don't recall when that was now. I think it was last night. But anyway, I made a video last night. It was about an hour long, and I got 3 likes. And I remember at the end of it, I was saying, just partly as a joke, just, come on, like the stream. If you're going to be watching it, why not like the stream? It will make no difference to the algorithm because we don't have a large following. So just do it for fun, because it will make me feel good if I get a couple of likes or something like that. In the end, I got 3 likes. Now, I know one of them was my own like. One of them was Declan. Thank you, Declan. And the other one, I don't know who that was, but somebody must have thought, what the heck, I'll give him a like. Okay, so thank you very much for that person. That made me feel good. But interestingly, I checked the dashboard today, and I received 1 unlike. Somebody didn't like the stream. Now, there's probably a bunch of reasons why they didn't like the stream. Maybe they didn't like the fact that it was boring because there was no Minecraft. Or, I don't think I had any Minecraft at all. Maybe they just don't like me, and that's fair. Actually, I don't really know why I got an unlike, but it's quite funny that, it's probably one of the only unlikes that we've ever got. Actually, I can't remember another one. But when I ask for people to give me a like, I get an unlike. It's funny. It's very funny. Okay, well, it's a shame about that tutorial video not working. I don't know why that's done that. But I will look around through all the videos that I've got and see if I can find something else to show. I might do that tomorrow night. Because there's no time to do that tonight. I'm not going to spend any more time on the stream. I just wanted to say hello to everybody, or to say hello to anyone. And I'm super grateful that Declan was right there and said hello as soon as I started the stream. That was really reassuring that at least one person is interested in what's happening on Anton's World of Videos. So if you're watching this video, thank you very much for doing that. You don't have to leave a like. If you want to leave a like, hey, I'd really appreciate it, but you don't have to. It makes no difference whether you like it or not. But getting likes just makes a person feel good. And Declan, I hope your dinner was great. I hope everybody enjoyed your dinner. Too bad if you missed the videos. If you want to rewatch the stream, by all means, please do. I'm going to, because I want to see how badly I performed. And learn a little bit more for the next one. So that's all from Palmerston North, New Zealand. Thank you all. Good night, and be nice to each other.